Good night, people. You know, this is my second time going live. And I'm not going live to get no clout or get no likes or even to get no whole lot of people watching. You know, I think this need crowd. This need an audience. Because I think as a Jamaican, as much as I left Jamaica so many years, but I'm still Jamaican from birth and at heart, I'm just sitting down and wondering, watching all of what's going on in Jamaica from the Melissa hurricane devastation. I have a 91-year-old mother, and if she was in the situation that I see a lot of senior citizens, both man and woman, in Jamaica going through, I would have dropped everything in America and go back home and try to do everything for my mother to make sure she get back on her feet or make sure she's okay. I see a lot of videos with a lot of senior citizens, you know, especially females, that could be my mother or my grandmother or my grandfather or my dad. They're going through it. Some of them living in mud, some of them living in shack by themselves. Where's the government in Jamaica? Why is it that the government is not going out? And this is not about PNP and Labour, right? Because if it was Mark Golden, I would have been saying the same thing. But where is the government going out and sending out the people who they used to send out to do census and stuff, to check on the elders, the senior citizens that paved the way for myself and other young millenniums? They were the one paved the way for all of us. They was the one out there working in the field and doing everything and make Jamaica what it is today. And I see a lot of them suffering. Why is it that, you know, the government is not making effort to see that the senior citizens are being taken care of? Why? I just don't understand. What is the difficulty? What is the plan? The government say they sitting back and they making plans and all that stuff, but how long it's going to take for them to proceed with this plan? Because it's going to be where a lot of senior citizens are going to die, and they're going to die before time because of this Melissa thing that's going on. They're going to die before time. People need to jump around and try to help these senior citizens. I mean, listen, the government can't sit back and wait on entertainers, people who is in America, you know, and other people. They need to jump around too and start doing or become transparent so, you know, people can see that they're doing. Be transparent and show what you're doing, because a lot of people is curious and want to know what is going on and what is taking so long for the plan to come true to start helping these people, especially the elderly. They need help. I'm watching videos where senior citizens living alone, ladies living alone in shack, in shambles, can't find nothing to eat. Nobody can get to them. They need pampers, they need food, they need all of these things. And people in America and people who, the entertainers and stuff, can do but so much. They need the government to come through with plans to help these people also. The government needs to start doing better, start making their plans, you know, more effectively and transparently so everybody can see what they're doing. Because this thing is getting out of hand. You know what I mean? And it's Jamaica is already in a position already where A lot of people don't understand what is depression. A lot of people don't understand what is mental illness. You know, Jamaicans, as all we normally say, is not a real place because they laugh at everything. You soon have everybody walking around, you know, hurting themselves or hurting others because they are so depressed. They are going to snap. They are going to snap. You know, as how they say, it's like basically these people are going to start going in a survival mode, deep survival mode, to where now the other people who was not effective within the Melissa disaster is going to be affected next, because now what they're going to do, they are going to move to those areas and start looting, you know, robbing people, you know, and God forbid, crime is going to go back up again. When the police force, JCF, is doing a good job by trying to keep it down, but now it's going to become even more pressure into them because the crime is going to go up more. And then here comes they're going to have to exhaust more when they are also affected by the storm. So when is it these plans are going to come true to where it shows that people are start being taken care of? People are start getting the help that they're supposed to get. People are start seeing the government out there on the ground with boots on the ground, taking notes. You understand what I'm saying? Going from district to district. You know, start seeing what kind of plans they can make, roads they can make, and all these things. So, you know, even if people trying to help, they can maneuver and go to these districts and stuff. A lot of people are still blocked off from the rest of the world. I don't understand. The government is getting so much assistance from other countries and stuff, and you tell me we can't start moving now? What is the contingency plans? How long those plans are going to start being in effect? And I'm speaking on behalf of Jamaicans, because we all are one, but mostly the elders, the senior citizens. They need a whole lot of help because there's a lot of senior citizens out there that living alone and can't help themselves. I see one lady, she said she tried to help herself. She got a 10-year-old son or a nephew or something, I should say, that she's taking care of, a grandchild, really. And she having the 10-year-old helping her. Sometimes she try to help herself by going out there and walk. And when she go walk, she can't walk but so far. And sometimes she walk out there too far to where she can't walk back into to where she stay. She have to call somebody from the street to help her to go back onto the veranda or back into where she stayed. We need to start looking out for our senior citizens more in Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? We need. I even remember one time I watched a video with Andrew Olness. Went to the tax department and he met a senior citizen lady. This lady was so much up in age where even him himself was shocked and sit down with the lady and asking her, how did she get to the tax department? And she said she went and take how many bus from where she coming from. And he was asking her where she live and everything, and she's telling him, and she live in a shack all by herself. He went to as far as saying that he will even get a transportation to take her back home. So even him himself know these senior citizens in Jamaica been need help, and now with Hurricane Melissa and what she did, they more than need help now. They more than need help now. So then, what is the holdup? Please let us know. And this is the reason why a lot of people is talking and saying things, because they don't know. They want to know. They don't know. Put it out there so we all know. We all waiting to know, to hear something, to understand something, and not seeing the bickering between PMP and Labourite, who is who and who want what, and who. We don't want to hear that. This is about the Jamaican people. They need help. Please step up and make the process go fast enough, but effective. Please, these people need help. Okay? These people really need help. And it is being hurtful, man. It make your heart hurt when you see these videos, especially knowing that these people could have been my mother or my father. It hurt. Yes, it's hurtful for every Jamaican that's going through it, but these senior citizens that can't help themselves, it even hurt more. Hurt more. I see Andre Stevens went and go visit one, as another elderly lady that's shacking in somebody else's place because her place was blown away. Her place was blown away. And this lady, she can hardly see. And he went and gave her a care package, and she hugs him and she cry and she pray. And he pray with her too. They don't have no one. Some of these senior citizens don't have no one to help them. No one. What we waiting on? To hear that some of them get killed? Some of them get raped? Some of them get robbed for the little that they're holding on to? Please, help these senior citizens, okay? Thank you.